Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Astrological Intentions. I am your host, Alex Reve, along with the super stainer herself, Sandy Reve.
I be staying and you should see my hands.
It is episode 408, the week of May 18th. Let's get right into it in the transits. We start with Monday, May 18th, Mars ingress Taurus,
Another slowdown.
and Venus ingress Cancer,
Love of home and family.
and Mercury sextile Neptune.
From inventive to idealistic.
And Tuesday, May 19th, Venus sextile Mars,
Well, hello.
and Mercury trine Pluto retrograde.
Uncover truths.
Then Wednesday, May 20th, Sun ingress Gemini. Happy birthday, Geminis.
Flexibility.
Friday, May 22nd, Venus square Neptune.
Too sensitive, touchy.
And Sun conjunct Uranus.
A first with a bang.
And Mercury sextile Saturn.
Agreeing.
And Sunday, wrapping up our week, May 24th, Sun sextile Neptune.
All the rave.
Then in Talisman Times, we're going to discuss to create nourishment through security. On the horizon, our United Astrology Conference in Chicago, and in our house, I have a Gemini meditation for all you getting ready for Gemini season. Stay tuned for this episode of Astrological Intentions.
I say go do you. Now travel far, share your stories and earn your stars. It's you. Say you are the one, you will answer to when this life is done. Don't waste a minute, jump in the river, wash yourself clean so you can deliver you. The story of you, the story.
Hello, Super Stainer.
The stain on my hands does not match the stain on the wood, which is funny looking. But yeah, I went to a dinner party for family the other night, and it was just after I had just really stained a lot. It's a big, huge wooden deck. And I literally had to put white gloves on while I went to dinner because it just looked like I had my hands in something, not so
bad.
nourishing. Yeah.
Nourishing for plants, maybe, not people.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get into the transits. And we start off the week strong with 3 transits on Monday, May 18th. The first is Mars ingress Taurus.
Another slowdown, right? The planet of quick movement, active motivation, Mars is moving out of his sign Aries, where he gets to once every 2 years for about 7 weeks. He now moves into Taurus, which is Earth, fixed Earth. It's not fire, it's not fire, cardinal fire. So it's, put all your tasks into neutral gear. You have begun many things over the last 6 to 7 weeks. Now you need to coast, or they need to coast on their own. There's no need to push the gas pedal.
Or, push it to the limit.
Yeah, no reason to do that. Just you've put things into gear, now coast. It's called, overdrive, going into neutral if you're in a sports car.
And some steady steps.
Mhm.
Those will be easy for Mars to understand. So let's move on to Venus ingress Cancer.
Yeah, and a couple hours later, we get the planet of love, desire and connectivity moves into the sign of Cancer, which is, love of home and family. So cozy on up, decorate with new items or rearrange a room or a newly painted deck with flowers and fragrant smelling. I'm going to go buy a jasmine tree today.
Jasmine tree? Is it a tree
Yeah.
or a bush?
Well, this is a tree, and I did buy gardenia yesterday, so I'm ready to have good smelling breezes.
Do you know what garden zone you're in?
No.
Okay. I guess I've went down a rabbit hole there. Anyway,
Yeah,
um,
you tell me.
well,
Uh-huh.
I know that Chicago is like a 4 or 5,
I might be a three
4 to 6.
then. Yeah.
No, I think you're higher because you're
Oh,
more south. So,
oh, okay.
which you can plant, you kind of have more options there.
Hmm.
Okay, well, love of home and family, so that's going to be a really wonderful
Yeah, for
time
like
to.
a 3 week period. So the rest of, the last part of May into June.
hmm Okay. So let's move on to May 18th, Mercury sextile Neptune.
Yeah, this is from, Mercury's coming from Gemini, where he is very organized and more inventive, but he's meeting up with Neptune, which is more idealism, more idealistic. So the dreamy ideas, that one concept that you may have invented might need more dreaming.
hmm
And daydreaming is even more useful than night dreaming because you're awake. You have
Yeah.
better memory of a daydream. So it's more
hmm
useful in this time period.
Okay. So we have a big week ahead. That was just Monday. So now we move on to Tuesday, May 19th, Venus sextile Mars.
Well, hello there. Two lovers are able to get together, but on Venus's terms, right? Because let's walk this through. Venus just moved into Cancer on the day before, right? On Monday.
hmm
And Mars just moved into Taurus. So they're both at 0 degrees, so they're making a sextile. And these two planets don't really connect that much with each other. Um, and so when we think about Venus and Mars, this is Aphrodite and Aries. Um, when they get together, they're the two lovers, of the sky. And Mars is in Taurus. So, slow down. Taurus is ruled by Venus. So
hmm
that's why Mars is in Venus's territory. So Mars
Right.
gets a massage, right?
Mars gets to slow down and kind of enjoy the moment with Venus
And have it to be more touchy and feely instead of more gotta go, move,
or aggressive.
whizzing on by. So Mars has to, slow down and um,
Smell
on
the
Venus's
flowers.
terms. Yeah, smell the flowers.
All right, so Tuesday we have the second transit, which is Mercury trine Pluto retrograde.
Yeah, and this is uncover truths. Mercury is very organized and detail oriented and really can understand um, um, programming really well here. And he's trining Pluto retrograde. So this is air. So it's really getting to the bottom of the problems. And possibly it could be an easy fix,
Mm,
right? Because they're talking to each other from the airspace, the share, the understanding. So it could be that any uncovered truths will make sense or are easily to fix, but they might still be like, unearthed. Like,
mm.
what? Wow. Yeah.
Okay, so we shall see what is uncovered. Let's move on to Wednesday, May 20th. Sun ingress Gemini. This is now the official start of Gemini season. Happy birthday, Geminis.
Yeah, 7:37 p.m. Central Time. Flexible, mutable, and multiples, right? So all you Gemini, let your multiple personalities show up,
hmm
but not 24/7 though, because that's a lot of things to handle.
Yeah, right.
Happy
Um,
birthday, Gemini.
yes, yes. So Friday, May 22nd, we have Venus square Neptune, plus we have two more transits after this. So Venus square Neptune.
Yeah, and this is, sensitivity. It's a square. Venus is in the sign where Cancer rules, right? It's sensitive, it's nurturing, it's comfortability, and it's squaring Neptune. So it could be very creative, but it could be also where don't take things personal today, right? It may be somebody's just in a mood that doesn't really know how to express themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's going to be sensitive. Listen to music. Get a groove on in your music
Mm-hmm.
apps.
So let's move on to the next transit, Sun conjunct Uranus.
Yeah, this is a first with a bang. This is the first time that the sun moves into Gemini, and boom, uh, gets stunned by Uranus being there. The last time the sun was in Gemini a year ago, the same time, Uranus was not there yet. And so this is liberation. This is like breaking out, breaking free, being liberated, a little rebellious, if your birthday is on May 22nd, right? It may be where, or even the 21st or 23rd on either side, it could be like, you know, make sure you do something that day that is, like not illegal or disruptive in a way that it's,
Detrimental.
not unmoral or unethical, but do something different that day where people can have the reaction of, wow, that's so unlike you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That would be cool for if you did something and somebody made that comment. You are having, because Uranus is sitting on your sun, right? Uranus is sitting on your sun
Yeah. What can you do
with
that
the
is
sun.
unexpected?
hmm And liberating.
Um,
Yeah.
yes. So let's move on to the third transit of Friday, Mercury sextile Saturn.
Yeah, so again, Mercury's in Gemini, and this is agreeing. Sextile to Saturn. Saturn is a slow dude, right? But he's in Aries. So he's a little faster than he normally is because there's a little bit of a speed, a little bit of a quickening with Saturn
Mm-hmm.
in Aries, and Mercury's here, which is super quick in in Gemini. And so this is agreeing with rational thought for a long haul plan, right? Like activating something. This would be a great day. In fact, I'm going to put it in my calendar, to do investment possibly. Talk to your
Okay.
investment banker or something.
Yeah. Try to make a big Saturn decision that can
Yeah.
be lengthy and well thought out and maybe governed by somebody else. Um, all right, so let's move on to the final transit of the week, Sunday, May 24th, Sun sextile Neptune.
All the rave.
Mm.
This is peaceful and dreamy. It's activating possibilities. Sun Neptune, I mean, it's a Sunday. It's great for Sunday. It's great to be creative, and to really enjoy the feeling of having your identity being really, softened.
Hmm.
It's not my favorite day, but I do like it a lot.
Okay. Well, don't forget that you can follow along with these transits personally. You can download the astrology guide, download your own natal chart, or book a reading with Sandy. All those links and discount codes are in the show notes. Let's move on to Talisman Times, where you have one coming up May 20th, and that is number 1922, to create nourishment through security.
I cultivate comfort and prosperity from what feels emotionally meaningful. My personal success is amplified with communication, adaptability, and a natural connection with others. Yeah, this is, of course, Gemini rising. Mercury is rising with the ascendant as the ruler of, because Mercury's in Gemini. But
Hmm.
also, sitting in the second house is Moon in Cancer conjunct Jupiter in Cancer. So this is about bringing comfort and prosperity from emotionally meaningful efforts that have to do with communication and connection with others.
Hmm.
I really like this. This is going to be an early morning Wednesday, May 20th talisman. So
Okay.
pre-sale, you get a little bit of say in the style and the color combination. So
Yeah,
interesting.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, exciting. So let's move on to the horizon. We are just reminding everybody September 3rd through the 8th is Chicago UAC, which is the United Astrology Conference. So if you are interested, you can purchase your tickets using the link in our show notes. And just a little blip is that September 13th through 26th is the Egypt retreat. We are going to be closing the doors soon, so last chance. Let's move into our house, where I have a special Gemini season meditation for you all. Let's get our duality, our dual selves out and in the open so that we can explore what this dualistic views are. Gemini's symbol is the twins, Castor and Pollux, forever intertwined, yet two very separate beings. This twin archetype represents paradoxal unity, forever opposed, yet completely dependent on one another for meaning. Like day and night, one cannot exist without the other. This archetype conceptualizes even further the two sides of the same coin, different in meaning and form, yet together they make a complete coin. We all have this Gemini energy within us. First, think of your understanding of the world. We normally categorize things in a dual-natured way. Hot, cold, short, tall, good, bad, right, wrong. This dichotomy makes up our world, our communication, and our thinking. We will now go into a passive meditation, one where we will simply observe our thoughts. And during this short meditation, I'd like you to sit up tall in a quiet place where you can be free from distractions. Let's begin. We start here in this seated position with our spine tall, and we'll start by relaxing our body in our surrounding space. Taking deep, relaxed breaths. Here, we simply must allow our minds to wander, twist, or change, and relieve ourselves of control or manipulation, just observing our own mind. Imagine your stream of consciousness as a flowing forest stream in front of you. As you calmly and comfortably sit on its bank, you become aware of the thoughts and feelings that trickle through. Whatever the content, whatever the urgency, or however often they reappear, whether they are pleasant, tempting, stressful, or overwhelming, we may get carried away by any of the content or emotional charges. Just remember that they are passing through, and we need not solve them, entertain them, or stick with them. For the next few minutes, just let any and all thoughts come and go. Let sounds come and go. Sensations come and go. Not judging nor pursuing, just resting in an awareness of thinking moment by moment, breath by breath, as we sit here by the stream. When we learn to observe openly, rather than identifying closely with the content of our thoughts and feelings, we begin to see our stresses more impersonally as weather patterns, ripples, or waves on the surface of a vast and deep ocean of our minds. Thank you for joining me today for this Gemini meditation. I welcome you to sit here in this space if you need a few more moments, or if you're ready to continue on with your day. I'll see you back here at Astrology Meditation soon. Thank you everybody for listening in. We appreciate it. Let's get excited for Gemini season, and we will see you all here next week. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
I say go do you. Now travel far, share your stories and earn your scars. It's you. Say you are the one, you will answer to when this life is done. Don't waste a minute, jump in the river. Wash yourself clean so you can deliver you. The story of you, the story